Hey y'all, Dano Sullivan Family Homestead here for our Thursday evening live chat. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out. See, we've got, hey, how's it going? Wonderful Blessed Life is here. Hope's Homestead. Robin, hey y'all, how's it going? So I want to talk a little about the meetup this evening. I'll wait for a few minutes until we get some more folks in here, but that's one of the things that I want to talk about this evening. So how's it going? Are you guys enjoying this nice cold snap, Robin and Cherish? Hey, Miss Bonterre, how's it going? Oh gosh, Cherish, are you serious? Oh my goodness. Hope's Homestead says she's watching it on her big screen. Hey, Miss Kelly, how's it going? Hoodies? Yes. Yes, this cold weather is crazy. Of course, it's not cold by Melissa's standards or Kelly's standards, but it's a little cold down here, isn't it? So is Mr. John gonna be able to make it up to the meetup, Cherish? Is he doing okay? So, Miss Bonterre, do you think you're gonna be able to make it up? You guys hit 30 the night before last. Listen, we're pushing what, 45, 48 at night, and I'm telling you, that's cold for here. I mean, it's not as cold as it's going to be, I imagine, but it's going to be chilly. You guys are coming? That's awesome. Yay! I hope he doesn't have to work. 20, -20 degrees? Oh, for Pete's sake, forget that. Ooh. That makes my teeth hurt. I don't do that kind of cold. That's your high? 30 was your high? No, I'm not about it. I'm absolutely not about it. No, thank you. That whole 50 and 55 degrees is plenty cold enough for me, thank you. I don't want it blazing hot, but I don't want it super cold either. Oh my gosh, Cherish. Y'all, when she said big screen, she meant a big screen. Oh my gosh. Hey, Pickers, how's it going? Oh my gosh, Cherish, that is terrible. That's terrible. I don't know about that, man. I did see that, Miss Kelly. Life of a Millwife says, did you see my video of the goodie box Cherish sent me? Yes, I did, and I made some comments on it. That was a lot of fun. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. There was one thing. What was it? Oh yeah, the grits, not oatmeal, it was grits. So, okay, the package simply says what? Add water and that's it. And you know, Cherish says to add salt and pepper and butter, and I'm all like, you add a little sugar and some milk, man. If you add some sugar and milk, then it's good. It's good. So, yeah, just water. Blech. Blech. Hey, Tim Beverly. What is a grit? It's a grain. Yeah, that was funny though, to see your husband's face when he put that bite in his mouth. I, oh man, I cracked up. That was hilarious. So yeah, you definitely want to try it with something in it. Either salt, pepper, and butter, or oh yeah, they were the cheesy grits. Yeah, salt and pepper, little butter maybe. But regular grits with some sugar and milk is good. It's good. Then he ran to the sink for a drink. Yes, Bonterre is right. You need to try them again done right. You need to come down here and get the real thing and not some Quaker oatmeal in a package thing. um, Tim says, movie reference. What is a grit? Anyone? I no, I'm not gonna say I know. I have heard it, but I can't remember what show it is. I can't remember what show it is. Tell us what show it is, Tim. Grits and gravy. Yeah. Yeah, Mill Wife, if you think that sweet tea in a bottle is good, yes, Robin, you're right. My cousin Vanny. That was such a cool show, too. Bon Terre says shrimp and grits is great. Yes, yes. Mill Wife, what I was gonna say about that sweet tea, honey, bottled sweet tea still tastes like bottled sweet tea. Wait till you come down here and try some fresh sun brewed Louisiana sweet tea, baby. Mwah! Nothing like it. That really was funny though to watch all that and the pork rinds, pixie ends. Good stuff. So, oh, you plan to make a road trip, you just need to save the money. Don't I know? So, how many of you guys are planning on coming to our meetup on the 18th? That's a week from Saturday. Yes, Hope says sun tea. That's right. That's the only way. I don't want to say it's the only day. That's the best way to do it. Southern Air sweet tea is not the same, not made there. You're right. You're right, Melissa. Yes, Hope. Peanuts and Coke. That would have been a good one. Oh, and the moon pies. That was another thing I was going to comment on. So the banana moon pies, yum, but they come in chocolate and vanilla too. And the chocolate are really good. And that RC Cola is definitely the drink of choice with your moon pies. You did really good, Cherish. Those were some cool options, little variety of Southern snacks. That was pretty cool. So, Wonderful Blessed Life has just posted the link for the event page for our meetup on November 18th at 5:30 p.m. at the Perkins Restaurant in Dandridge. It's right on I-40, so it's easy access to get there from wherever you're coming from. It's right off the interstate, so it's literally right there. You'll be able to see it. Yes, chocolate moon pies are a thing, and they're amazing. Cowtails, yeah, that was funny too. I'm not really into the cowtails though. Personally, I don't really care for them, but that's just me. Hope says Whorehound candy. Yes, I actually keep some of that on hand all the time. So if you go to Tractor Supply, you can find the old-fashioned stuff all year long. So yes. Yeah, that was the other thing too, wasn't it? Those chips. True Southern biscuits and gravy. Well, maybe you could send her the recipes, Cherish, and she could try it out herself. So, anyway, yes, junk food night. Yes, yes, yes. You know what it is, Tim? It's the cold weather makes us think about comfort food. That's what it is. So anyway, the link for the event page was just posted. And Melissa, if you wouldn't mind, post it again. If you guys want, or if you're interested in attending the meetup, click on that link, comment. It's on Facebook, Facebook events page. It has the address for the Perkins, and if you want to. So, you know, whichever route you're coming, you can check it there and you can get directions. So it's real simple. Robin, she says, Jason says he won't make it to the meetup because he and John are going to be drinking Guinness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. So anyway, so far as I know, Hope's Homestead is coming. At least Robin from Big Bear Homestead is coming. Hopefully Jason will be too. We're coming. Sullivan Family Homestead's coming. And looks like Bon Terre is going to try to be there as well. So there's 4 right off the bat that I know are going to be coming, or at least are trying really hard to make it. So I'm sure that there are going to be others. And I look forward to meeting you guys, to meeting up with you guys again. A lot of you guys I've met before, and we always have a good time, so it's nice to get together. Hey, Miss Jackie, how's it going? It's nice to see you. Good morning. She's up here from Australia. Yes, Tim, eating cornbread. So I don't think they're ever going to stop talking about cornbread, girls. I don't think they're ever going to stop talking about cornbread. Never, ever. So Hope's Homestead says she may try and bring her nanny, and the new Southern Mama is coming. Is she actually coming? The new Southern Mama is coming for sure? Yeah, you guys can meet up with the new Southern Mama. Tim says 2 family will be there. Actually, I'm not sure if they're going to, Tim. I've talked to Miss Sherry, and I hope that they will, but I don't know that they're going to. So we'll see. They have a way of just showing up, don't they? So, hey, excuse me. Hold on a second, guys. There is one horrible, horrible sound coming from the dog's kennel. Wait. Oh. And her name is Carrie. So the new Southern Mama's name is Carrie. That's cool. I'm excited to meet her. So I'm sorry, guys. I had to throw something at my dog because she does this thing, this slurpy, slobbery, disgusting thing, and I hate that sound worse than death. But I love her to death too, so. All right, Miss Kelly, we'll see you later. Have a good night. So anyway, we have this meetup coming up, and that's really cool. We've got the craft fair that day, and so I'm working on final details for that, and we have a full load, fully staffed with vendors. We've got 32 vendors coming, and ranging anywhere from crochet to candles to soaps to Christmas decorations to all sorts of things. So that's really exciting, and I hope it does well for us all because, you know, that would be nice. So, winter does it too. You know what? I know I can't. It's like this slurpy, disgusting noise, and you just want to go, stop. So, no, actually, it wasn't a bone. It was a chestnut out of my yard. Clearly not something that would hurt that behemoth of a dog, but it was just something to get her attention. I didn't even hit her with it. I just threw it to her to get her attention to tell her to stop. Because, you know, when she's in the middle of that thing that she does, the only way to get her attention is to either yell like I got a pair or smack her butt or tap her or whatever, because otherwise she's too busy doing her thing to hear me. So I gotta be persuasive. What's really bad is when she does it at like 3 o'clock in the morning and, you know, you're laying in bed and you wake up to this disgusting slurpy slobbery sound in the middle of the dark. That's awesome. So I keep little things, you know, a little lotion bottle or whatever next to the bed. Did you try the Amish bread recipe? That's awesome! Yes, Robin. I couldn't tell you where I've heard that sort of thing before. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I have something to tell Jason about that I remembered from my A school days. So you guys know that Wonderful Blessed Life and I were in the Navy together, and we were actually roommates at A school together. And so here we are going through military police school, and you know, there are Marines that are stationed in the same barracks compound that we were in, and so we all shared the same what they call the smoke deck, which is basically just the smoking area, but it sounds cooler to say we're going to the smoke deck. So anyway, basically a pavilion with some benches in it and some ashtrays. So there you go. But anyway, there was this guy who was always out there about the same time I was. And, you know, it was cool to chat with and whatever. And he had this thing that he said one time, and I swear I will never forget it. And I've used it multiple times since then. I absolutely love it. So, and I'm going to tell it to you in the G-rated version because, you know, this is a family channel. But do you know what this is? Melissa, do you remember this? I don't know. I think you were there. Do you know what this is? Anybody? This is 10,000 pounds of crushed. I don't give a flip. You know what kind of sound it makes when it falls? Wait. I know it's cheesy and all that stuff, but I loved it. I loved it. Tim, no, not like that. I enjoy saying it. I was kind of funny. I loved it. So anyway, yes, Melissa, you're right. Very cute ones. Very cute ones, actually. Way better than the Navy. Like, I'm not going to say any more about that. So, no, not Full Metal Jacket. Not quite like that. So, anyway, I don't even know why I thought of that, but it came to mind and I thought it was funny, so I thought I needed to share it. So there it is. There's something fun for you to say. Or 1 and 1 equals 2. So, okay, moving along. Anyway. I know, Robin. So, anyway, this week has been kind of slow. The weather has changed. It's gotten colder. Not freezing, but cold, and I'm trying not to complain because I know that we're a lot warmer than most of the other states in the country, but it's cold for here. And I remember this time last year there was no worry about hoodies. It was t-shirts and capris, and now this year it's freaking cold. So, you know, that's fun. I got absolutely all of the last little tiny bits of harvest left. There are no tomatoes. There are no peppers. The strawberry plants are still green, but I know it's just a matter of time before they fade away. There are no strawberries left on them. I got all of the loofah. Well, there's maybe a couple more loofah gourds that are still on the vine, but I'll be picking them out this weekend. I'll be taking the last of them up, so there'll be that. Hold on, sorry. I touched the button and it goes this way. So anyway, so we've got pretty much everything taken care of in the garden and all that stuff. We've got pretty much everything as winterized as it's going to get. We're still looking at heaters for the horse troughs and the goats trough. So, I mean, there's that. But as far as the chickens are concerned, we're just changing their water containers out a couple of times a day. That's the plan. So we are planning on having Pip and the Polish chicks moved into the big hen house before the cold kicks in. The little coop that they're in is fine, but I would really like to have them all just together. And then I think that we're going to go ahead and let them start free ranging again, because you know they're not laying the way they do in the warmer weather, and you know, it's no longer cost efficient to keep feeding them grain when they're not producing anyway. So to help cut down on cost and to help counterbalance the fact that we don't have eggs to sell, we're probably going to put them out and let them free range during the day. So if that's the case, then I want to go ahead and have all of the chickens together in one coop so that they're all together and they get used to each other and they will range together, and hopefully I won't lose any to straying into the neighboring property or anything else. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, what's the marine crop? What's the marine crop, pickers? And my chat's not letting me scroll, which is weird. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know if it froze or... No, it doesn't look like it did, but I'm going to refresh it. So I hope that doesn't mess us up here. Hey, Susan, how's it going? Oh, the Marine Corps' birthday. Yes. Boy, you're right. Let's see here. Miss Susan, how are you today? Miss Jackie says she'd love to come to the meetup, but she'd need a car, a plane, and maybe a submarine. Oh, oh, oh. All right, there you go, Cherish. Sorry, my screen froze up and I didn't see any of the posts or comments, so I totally missed it all. But there you go. That should it should show you as an admin now or moderator now. Okay. All right, back on track here, right? I didn't miss anything else? Yep. Awesome. So yeah, anyway, are you guys oh, see you later, pickers. Have a good night. Robin says we're going to do something tomorrow online for the Marine Corps birthday, so that's cool. We'll have to check that out. Are you guys going to be doing it on YouTube or Facebook? What are you? Hey, give me that. Give me that, please. Thank you. Okay, guess who was chewing on a chestnut? Oh Lord. She says I now have the power. Oh, so all right. When are you doing your next cooking video? Maybe join the Whip It Up Wednesday? Huh, I'll have to check that out. You know what? I haven't had a cooking video in a while, but I had an idea about something that I really wanted to start doing. And I don't think that I've talked about it on live stream before, but it's something that I definitely want to start doing. But you know how you always see the Pinterest fails? Well, I really enjoy Pinterest, and it's one of those things where if you know what Pinterest is and you go to Pinterest, you lose like 4 hours like that, right? So, but there are a lot of really awesome recipes on there. So I'm thinking that I might start doing maybe once a week, do a Pinterest cooking video. And, you know, so I'll post the link to, excuse me, to where you can find it on Pinterest. And so you can see, and I'll post on the video the Pinterest picture of what it's supposed to look like versus what it turns out looking like. And I don't know, I think that'd be fun. So I was on there today and I saw some really, really fun looking recipes and some really yummy sounding recipes for Thanksgiving. So, you know, things like, what was their bourbon glazed carrots. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Bourbon glazed carrots? Yes. So, uh, yes, Pinterest is of the devil. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, but anyway, yeah, I think that it would be a lot of fun, you know, to go on there and just do like a pick out a recipe thing and try it out and see how it goes. I mean, it'll be fun. So, Hope's Homestead says, y'all, I'm doing FFF and I cooked a turkey breast today. Wait till you see how I cooked it. Ooh, nice. Yes, it sucks you in. You are absolutely right, Miss Jackie. You are absolutely right. Miss Susan's got her culvert and gravel in the driveway, it looks like. That's cool. I know that makes things better. We've got to do something about the horse pen because I'm telling you what, I look out the window after all this rain for the last few days and all I see is what looks like a redneck slip and slide, man. I mean, these horses are out here and it's all I can do to keep from thinking one of them is going to go sliding down the hill. See you later, Tim. So anyway, yeah, it's getting pretty marshy and swampy and muddy and slimy and nasty. Hope says Jack Daniels and baked beans, bacon baked beans. Oh gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. So Thanksgiving is coming up, and you know, today's the 9th, so we have Thursday the 16th for our live stream. I will not be doing a live stream on Thanksgiving night. Not only is it Thanksgiving night, but it's also my mama's birthday. So I won't be doing a live stream on that day. But speaking of Thanksgiving, what kind of stuff are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you guys making some kind of a special dish, or, you know, do you have a special way that you make your turkeys, or do you not do turkey? Maybe you do chicken or ham or beef, or what do y'all do? Susan says slick, and we have all these boulders down to the creek. Oh, wow. Hope says she's making them for church. Should she skip the jack? Well, it depends on your denomination, Hope. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, I tell you what. You're doing Mexican? That's cool. So we have you know, we're out here without our family or anything like that. So, you know, we have kind of an orphans holiday. We have a few friends that we invite over that don't have family here either, and we get together and then we all provide things. So normally we do it at our place, and normally we're the ones that are doing the turkey and all of that stuff. So this year it turns out that we're not going to be doing the turkey, which I am super thrilled for, because last year we had a huge mishap that just absolutely sent me over the edge of insanity. I had set the turkey out, and you guys are gonna love this. So I put my turkey in a brine in a 5-gallon bucket. Okay. And so this brine, water, salt, you know, a little bit of seasoning in this bucket with the frozen turkey. All right. And in the past, I have been able to put that out on the back porch overnight because the temperature stays cold, right? So, I mean, it stays refrigerator temperature, 35, 38 degrees, something like that. And so that's always worked out well because, you know, the big old 5-gallon bucket, you can't put that in the refrigerator. So I would put it out on the back porch and it would sit in the brine overnight, and then I would cook it in the morning. Well, last year it was really warm here. And even though it was cold enough overnight the few nights before, the night before Thanksgiving, it decided to be warm. And when I went out that morning to get the turkey, the water was tepid at best, right? And so the inside of the turkey was still cold, but the outside of the turkey and the water was tepid, and I was not risking it. So we ended up throwing out, and it killed me. We ended up throwing out an entire turkey and going to the store on Thanksgiving Day and thawing a turkey out under running water. Uh-huh. To cook this turkey, and we ended up only being an hour and a half late. Dinner only ended up being an hour and a half late. And so, you know, that was really intense and stressful. And oh my gosh, you know, I couldn't handle it. So, but anyway, so this year, one of the other couples are bringing the turkey, and I am happy to have that break. So I will be making side dishes and desserts. So that will be a safer deal. Hey, two family, how's it going? Wonderful Blessed Life said they do prime rib and turkey. That's pretty cool. Hope's going to somebody else's place. She's not cooking. Jackie says they don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Australia, but she's thankful to get out of bed in the morning. Amen, sister. So, oh, and then they're talking about poor Mr. Hope and his sweet lovey-dovey being on medication from his tooth surgery. So, wait. Susan, are you saying that you're only 45 minutes from Bayleton? Oh, Belton, right? Belton. I forget. Every time I see it, I want to say Balaton. Clearly, I'm not from here. We're doing good, darling. We're doing good. Yes, chickens will eat meat. It's actually kind of scary how carnivorous they are. So, Susan, were you talking about Belton, like just north of Bulls Gap in Tennessee? Are you that close to us? Belton. See, I call it Balaton too, but it's Belton, right? There's another town too. So we had gone to look at this guy who was going to be doing some training for us, and he was up in uh, Belton, and I had made a comment about Balaton, and of course they laughed and corrected me because that's what you do. And then as we were driving back home, we drove through this other town, and I was on the phone with my friend Michaela, and she had asked whereabouts we were, and I told her that we were by Surgeonsville, and she said where, and she couldn't picture where we were, and I had told her what highway we were on and whereabouts we were, and she was like, "You mean Seguinsville?" Now I went back and looked at the name on Google, and nowhere does it look like it says Seguinsville. It says Surgeonsville. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna go into it on the way these people say words, but you know what I'm saying. Susan, I had absolutely no idea you were that close to me. That is awesome. Are you coming to the meetup then? Maybe. We need to get together for lunch or something sometime. I mean, you're like 35, 40 minutes away. That's awesome. Yes, exactly. Sevierville. Quit. Thank you. Yes. Yes, exactly. There are others too. I mean, it's crazy how funny they are and things they say. Yeah, you gotta learn to speak hillbilly. Yes, exactly. But she thought it was hilarious. She cracked up. She's like, "Yeah, no, we don't say it that way." I said, "Well, I'm sorry, but y'all need to learn how to spell then because it very clearly says Surgeonsville." But anyway, yeah, so it's all well and good to talk like that in front of her because she'll just laugh and she loves me anyway. But some people look at you like, I can't believe you just said the name of my town wrong. Like, oh my God. Like, don't you dare come down here and say Appalachia, okay? Don't you dare. It is Appalachia. Thank you very much. Marvel. Now I'm getting it. I'm learning. I'm learning the ones that it's okay to say the vol, like balls, because you people are so in love with this team that stinks. Sorry I had to. Anyway. Hey, Basics to Living, how's it going? Mm, I know it's horrible. That's right, Latch, Appalachia. Hey, Rose, how's it going? Oh yeah, Elizabeth Town. Oh, huh? Elizabeth Own. Yeah, Elizabethan. Is that it? Elizabethan. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, those names are something else. I ain't even trying now. I'm just like pointing at it and going this, you know? Like here. You're right here. This is what I'm talking about. It's like those English Spanish translations, Like here, this is where I'm trying to tell you. I want to go right here, this place. I know, I know, I know. Don't hate me. You still love me. You still love me. I'm sorry. So, anyway, I am now officially in trouble with Hope. Oh, goodness. That's funny. I'm sorry. It is funny, though. It's fun to pick on you. I mean it all in fun. And I can only do that because I have absolutely zero dogs in that fight. I don't care, really and truly, as long as they're not playing my Sooners. I don't care one way or the other how good or bad they are. In fact, I will even go so far as to say, woo woo, when you guys win, as long as it's not playing my Sooners. So, I mean, there's that, right? So, anyway, you will really enjoy hearing this, Cherish, but Hannah is all but thoroughly convinced that she is going to be attending UT in Knoxville because they have an incredible marine biology program. And she's already looking at where she wants to go to college. She's 13, y'all. She is 13 and in 8th grade. And when we're talking about that, let me just say, yes, exactly, Hope. She says that's like talking about a handicapped dog. We suck, but you got to pat us and tell us it's all good anyway. Yes, exactly. But what's crazy though is Hannah is 13 in 8th grade, right? And she brought a letter home a few weeks ago, and it is for yes, she is the same age as Alex. Yes. Um, oh, Susan says I thought you meant University of Texas. Oh, see, now as far as the Sooners are concerned, it would be even worse for her to say the University of Texas because now they are bad when it comes to the Sooners. But anyway, a few weeks ago, she came home with a letter from the school that said they were having representatives from Walter State, Carson Newman, and UT at the middle school to talk to parents about their options and opportunities for university. Like in 8th grade and 7th grade. I mean, they had 7th graders that were going to this thing. Like crazy, crazy. It was nuts. So, needless to say, she didn't go because I don't want them to put too much undue stress on her. She is already doing really well in school and she is already so focused on things. I just want her to slow down and be 13 for a little while, Just chill out, man. You get the good grades, focus on doing what you're supposed to do and getting the good grades in school, but man, that's really far out there. I mean, does anybody else think that's crazy or am I just being weird, So, yeah, Wonderful Blessed Life says her Anna's in 6th grade and she's already planned what college she's going to. So, Wholesome Roots said her daughter was like that and she was always pushing herself. Yeah, I mean, she has, like I showed you guys in one of the live streams, one of her progress reports that she had gotten from class I don't know if it was science or math, one of them. She had like 108%. I mean, that's crazy. Extra credit. She was all like, I gotta have the extra credit just in case I need it sometime. Like, what? What? So, but yeah, she's on it, and she's been on it for a while, man. I mean, she knows. She has known for a while now that she wants to be a marine biologist, and she is on it, man. She is on it. So, Susan says, my background is nobody heard of graduation, much less college. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's wild. So, Mara is 8 and knows what she wants to do, what college she wants to go to. She wants to be a mechanical engineer. That is awesome. Like, that is really awesome. So, I saw something. The real question is, does she need more rabbits? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She does not need more rabbits. In fact, we have to chat, she and I, about a schedule because she has been shirking on her duties because she is so busy worrying about school that she is not worrying so much about her bunnies. So, you know, we have to figure something out. So now we had 2 other rabbits before she got her 2 from you, and her 2 that she got from you are in her bedroom, and the other 2 are outside. And so they're not Rexes. One of them is a registered French Angora, and the other one is a neighborhood stray that the neighbors found and brought over. And no, it's not, you know, like Peter Cottontail from the yard. I mean, I just don't know what kind it is. So, but it's got a really soft fur too. It's just not plushy like a Rex. It's not a Rex at all. It's got actual like hair. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, I'm thinking that we're gonna sell them. We're probably gonna sell that big rabbit coop or rabbit cage that we built outside, the hutch condo. Probably get rid of it. And then she's going to have to start getting serious about taking care of the bunnies inside, or they have to go too. Because I don't have time with all of my stuff to take care of her rabbits. And that was part of the condition of her getting them, was that she had to take care of them. So there's that. I know, I saw that you've got blue ones now. That's really cool. They are very, very pretty. Very pretty. Susan asks, how many goats do you have? I currently have 2 Angora goats. They're a fiber goat. They're where you get mohair from. And so they have really nice, long, curly locks, and they're beautiful, and they're a lot of fun. But they get sheared twice a year, so they're as high maintenance as sheep are as far as that's concerned. So, except that they're incredibly picky eaters, too. So there's that. No, I don't want your mini lop cross either. So anyway, that is something that we've been thinking about. You know, we love the livestock and everything, but the livestock also keep us grounded. You know, I mean, we can't go anywhere. We can't go back home very often. We can't go away and do anything because we've got all of these animals, and you know, I mean, it's a lot. So we're talking about the pros versus the cons, you know, and occasionally on your homestead, you've got to weigh the pros and cons, and you've got to make changes if you need to, and sometimes your needs change, and sometimes your priorities change, and sometimes you got to get rid of animals, and sometimes you buy a different one. So I don't know what all we're going to be doing, but I know that that very soon, probably within the early parts of next year, we're going to be making some really big changes when it comes to livestock. So we'll see. Did I get all the glitter fiber processed? Yes, I did. The last bit that I have to get spun is if you look right there, you see what looks like a blue blanket. That is the very last of Miss Robin and Mr. Jason's fiber. And I will have it spun up here in the next couple of days so that I can make sure that she's got all of her yarn. So I'll be finished with their stuff, except for a bag of stuff that really needs a lot of attention. But that's one of those things that's going to be like an over the winter project, because it's going to take a lot of work to get all the dirt and debris and stuff out of it. So, but all of the regular stuff that I cleaned, that stuff's going to be good. So, Susan asks, are they the ones that I spun the fiber and gave to the auction? No, actually the mohair I haven't processed yet because I've been busy processing everybody else's stuff. But the stuff that I donated for the auction is alpaca from my friend's farm just up the road a little ways. So, and that was interesting too. And what happened there is I had put 2 skeins of yarn in for the auction, and Timber Creek Farms, Miss Janet, and Alderman Farms, Miss Patty, were really duking it out to figure out who was going to get the yarn. Well, Patty had let it go, and Miss Janet had won the bid because Patty thought that there was some more yarn coming later, and originally there wasn't. That was just going to be it, but I felt bad. And I had another skein of the same stuff, so so I went ahead and threw that in there, and they bid that one up, and so Miss Patty got some of that yarn too. So as it turns out, both ladies got to have some of the yarn, but that stuff was 100% alpaca, which is fabulous fiber too. So it was great. Hey, Lit Fire. Hey, Scott. How's it going? Nice to see y'all. Wonderful Blessed Life asks, what are you taking to the craft fair? Well, I've got a couple of different booth spaces actually. Matt and Hannah are going to be working our Sullivan Family Homestead booth. So we have a few jams and jellies left. We'll have some of the Amish bread there. We've got some of our little handmade crafts, some crocheted stuff, Matt's horseshoe stuff. And then I'm going to have a separate booth for my Stampin' Up business, because it's something that I've really been trying to get going, and I'm really enjoying doing it. So all this paper crafting, you know, making cards and tags, and different little treats and goodies and things like that out of paper. So I'm really enjoying that, and I'm going to do a separate table for that just to see how that goes. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Susan says she's got some that's 20% alpaca. What is the rest of it, Susan? Are you talking about hand spun yarn? Melissa, thank you so much for posting that. That link right there, guys, is for the meetup that's coming up on November 18th, and that's going to be in Dandridge, Tennessee. There's going to be Sullivan Family Homestead. Let's see, Sullivan Family Homestead, Hope's Homestead, Big Bear Homestead, and Bon Terre, and hopefully a few others. Susan says she's not sure, but she doesn't like it. And maybe it's something rough. If it's some kind of a wool, you know, not everything can mix with everything, you know, and not everything should mix with everything. So, you know, I mean, some things like alpaca is really soft. It's beautiful fiber by itself, and it can be spun by itself. It can be worn by itself. It is what they call next to the skin soft. It is beautiful. And you can mix it with wools so that it has some different characteristics, so that it's a little more durable, so that it's a little more insulated or whatever. But if you mix an alpaca with something that's like a coarse wool, then you're really defeating the properties of the alpaca. So, you know, alpaca is beautiful and soft, and so you want to mix it with something that's beautiful and soft too. So like a merino would be an amazing fiber to mix with alpaca, because merino is a really soft wool. It's a beautiful wool. So, you know, it just depends on what it's mixed with. Oh, Wonderful Blessed Life says we've got 4 minutes. We have 3 now. Susan says it sheds. That's not good. Susan, I didn't know that you were Tank Sullivan on Facebook. So now that I know that, I'll go and add you. On my regular personal Facebook page, I don't generally add anybody that I don't know. So, you know, on our Sullivan Family Homestead page, anybody can go there and comment and participate and whatnot. So we don't have to add anybody, but I'll go on and add you on my Facebook now that I know that it's you. I kept thinking, you know, I probably should know who that is. But anyway, looks like we have 2 minutes until 9 o'clock. So it's almost time for Pratt Family to come online. And you guys know that I don't like to overlap their channel, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys good night. Thank you, Scott, so much. I appreciate you subscribing to our channel. Miss Susan, don't I know and understand exactly what you're saying there. I totally get it. She says I'm Tank, so I don't get hit on. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much for hanging out with me this evening. I really appreciate it. For those of you who are able to make it, I hope that we see you at the meetup. Miss Holly, I'm sorry that I didn't say hello. I didn't even see you come in. I'm very sorry about that. I hope that we see you guys at the meetup. And if not, then don't forget to check out our Facebook, our Instagram, and subscribe to us here on YouTube. And we'll see you guys next Thursday night. Have a good one. Bye-bye.